So, the question we have here is evaluate the policies of Lord Curzon and their लॉन्ग टर्म इम्प्लीकेशन ऑन द नेशनल मूवमेंट। तो क्या क्या लॉन्ग टर्म इम्प्लीकेशन हुआ, और ये है आपका 2020 का क्वेश्चन। सो लॉर्ड कर्जन क्या थे? द इंडियाज वाइसराय बिटवीन, तो सबसे पहले हम टाइम फ्रेम याद रखेंगे 1889 से लेकर 1905 तक ये थे। एंड नोन फॉर इज स्ट्रॉन्ग, क्या है? सेंट्रलाइज्ड गवर्नमेंट and powerful bureaucracy. These are the keywords which we will attach with this Lord Curzon, that is centralized government and powerful bureaucracy. Now, policies introduced by Lord Curzon. So we will go through legislative, economic, administrative. Okay, so legislative reform में देखेंगे कलकत्ता कॉर्पोरेशन एक्ट we started in 1899 and elected decreased the elected legislature and reduced the number got reduced and number of nominated officials were increased to deprive Indians from self-governance. Now, second is Ancient Movement Preservation Act 1905, establishment of department under director to look after ancient monuments. Cooperative Credit Societies Act 1904 induced the people to form societies for the purpose of deposit and loans. And we will see the economic reforms. The British currency as legal tender in 1899, a pound was declared equivalent to 15 rupees. Now then, financial decentralization, provinces were have to have in center. Financial, provinces were to have incentive, like they will control their own revenue. Central government will not take over it. Establishment of Department of Commerce and Industry to look after the industrial and commercial interest in India. Railways appointed Railway Commission under chairmanship of Mr. Robertson. Robertson in 1901. Then third is judicial reform in Calcutta Court. Number of judges were increased. The salaries of the judges were enhanced. And the Indian Code of Civil Procedure was revised. Then administrative आएंगे तो educational reform. He introduced educational reform in 1901. Curzon appointed a university commission in 1902. An Indian University Act was passed in 1904 based on the commission report. Now, partition of Bengal, this triggered the widespread opposition not only in Bengal but across India and gave impetus to the freedom movement. Then military and police reform. So in army reform 1902, Lord this is Kitchener came to India as a commander in chief and carried out much needed reform in army. Then there is police reform 1902. Sir Andrew Fraser headed a police commission to inquire into the police administration in every provinces. The police administration in every provinces. लॉन्ग टर्म implication of Lord Curzon नेशनल मूवमेंट तो क्या था? सबसे पहले डेट famine 1899. Curzon undertook a mere relief measure through loans have created long term debt on British India. Then introduction of section 124A and 153C IPs to suppress the freedom of speech and expression by using or imposing sedition charges. Implication for public health, new landholders class in Punjab. Uh, Punjab Alienation Act 1900 was passed during Lord Curzon as a led to rapid and accelerating transfer of land from peasant to moneylenders. Now, there is state control over higher education institution, that is affiliation in the hands of central government. Still, we will see this practice in India, where the Delhi board will give affiliation to schools in every nook and corner of India. Communal division of society, a created trust deficit that ultimately led to partition of India. His decision of 1905 of division between East Bengal and created Hindu-Muslim division and created a trust deficit. It increased nationalistic and consciousness about the exploitative nature of British rule. So there, people realized that yeah, they are exploiting the Indian masses. So the Lord Curzon policies had deep lasting impacts over the Indian socio-economic and political condition in various ways. Now the question क्या है? Since the decade of 1920s, the national movement acquired various ideological strands and thereby expand its social base. तो 1920 के बाद क्या हुआ? नेशनल मूवमेंट एक्वायर्ड वेरियस आइडियोलॉजिकल स्ट्रैंड. तो क्या क्या जो आइडियोलॉजिकल स्ट्रैंड इसके अंदर एंटर हुआ एंड देयर बाय एक्सपेंडेड सोशल बेस, और किस तरह ये इंक्रीज होते गया, मूवमेंट बड़ा होते गया. तो देखते हैं द 1920 ऑनवर्ड्स फेज इज रेफर्ड टू एज द वाटर शेड इन द फ्रीडम स्ट्रगल एज इट मार्क द एंट्री ऑफ मासेस. मासेस में क्या आएगा? वुमेन, peasant, farmers, everyone, not only confined to elite classes, but it was spread and opened up for masses. Into the national movement on one hand brought leaders or to the main political pillars on the national scenes on the other hand. So representation of peasants, laborers, women, depressed classes, trade unions emerged and movement started to take numerous definitive political shape. Now the ideological strength of Mahatma Gandhi, idea of satyagraha and ahimsa, philosophy of struggle, truce struggle, struggle helped Congress to reach grassroots of India. Social-based satyagraha against Rowlatt, temple entry movement, Harijan welfare, farmers' protest, rise of communism under M.N. Roy brought freedom struggle to international arena and garnered the support of world organization. Rise of left-wing socialism under Jawaharlal Nehru and Subhash Chandra Bose, revolutionary nationalist ideology, spread of communalism, caste-based movement, labor class struggle. However, during 1920s, negative consequences of extreme communalism and started spreading sense of divide. Hindu-Muslim divide was visible. Politically immature people, false belief, different outlook for religion. So the national movement created the space for all voices encompassing different sections of society and culture. This massive participation from all the sections of society with the amalgamation of multiple ideologies, the era of 1920 became a game changer for the Indian national movement and brought new ways and forms of struggle against the British. Third is many voices had strengthened and enriched the nationalist movement during Gandhian phase. Elaborate. The third and final phase of national movement, 1917 to 47, is known as Gandhian era. During this period, Mahatma Gandhi became the undisputed leaders of national movement. Or he became the undisputed, the keyword undisputed leaders of national movement. Voices that strengthened and enriched national movement during Gandhian phase are first we'll see eternal. इंटरनल जो आता है आपका वो है गांधी मूवमेंट में ड्यूरिंग चंपारण 1970 voices that strengthen. So along with Mahatma Gandhi, the voices that give Gandhi the face of Gandhi was because of Rajkumar Shukla invited Gandhiji. We had launched his first civil disobedience movement with the support of Rajendra Prasad, Jawaharlal, J.B. Kriplani, Mazrul Haq, Mahadev Desai, Narhari Parikh, and J.B. Kriplani. During Ahmedabad mill strike, mill worker requested Ansuya Sarabhai. Ansuya Sarabhai for help, and she enriched the movement by requesting Gandhiji to intervene and resolve the issue. During Khera Satyagraha, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel further enriched the leaders like Narhari Parikh, Mohanlal Pandey, Ravi Shankar Vyas. During Rowlatt, Tagore renounced knighthood. Khilafat movement under leaders of Ali brother Muhammad and Shaukat Ali, Maulana Azad, Azimul Khan, Hasrat Mohani. In CDM, Civil Disobedience Movement 1930, C. Rajgopalachari in Tanjore, K. Kalapan in Vaikom Satyagraha, Individual Satyagraha Vinoba Bhave, Nehru, Brahmadat. So these were the names. And Quit India Movement is strengthened through the supervised activity of Ram Manohar Liya, JP Aruna Safali, Usam Mehta. So other than Gandhian movement, Indian trade movement, young Indians agitated for present cause. After NCM, CR Das, Motilal Nehru formed Congress Khilafat Swarajya Party, fill the political vacuum. Through revolutionary movement, HSRA by Ram Prasad Bismil, Sachin Sanyal Sonder, made by Bhagat Singh Azad and Rajguru Chittagong Armory by Surya Sen, have further strengthened national movement. Then external rise of socialist ideas under leadership of Jawaharlal Nehru, Subhash Chandra Bose strengthened national movement. The Russian Revolution idea of self-sacrifice and inspiration from Russian Revolution has further enriched the national movement. Foundation of Indian National Army 1942. National movement in India was strengthened by the military speak of Subhash Chandra Bose along with Mohan Singh and Ras Bihari Bose. The crucial voice of masses that includes students, peasants, farmers have played crucial role in the strengthening and enhancing nationalist movement with the undisputed leaders of Mahatma Gandhi. So these were three questions we went through. Thank you.